Namaste dear students. I hope you all are doing well. Children, we are going to continue with writing section today. Earlier we have done informal letter writing and today I am going to talk about the format of a formal letter. As you remember, informal letters are written to family and friends as a letter of thanks or an invitation letter, whereas formal letters are written to officials, dignitaries or seniors. Today I am going to teach you the format of an application which is also a formal letter. We are going to learn how to write an application to the school principal. So let's begin with the format of application writing.
Children, before we begin, let's see the different kinds of letters that we have. Letter writing can be classified into two main categories, that is, an informal letter and a formal letter. An informal letter, as you all know, is a letter written to a family member, friend or relative. It is written to share your experiences regarding an event or to tell about an achievement or a celebration. Now let's see what a formal letter is. Formal letters are letters written for official purposes only, such as letter to a bank manager, to the HR manager, or to an employee, or a letter written to the principal of a school or college. So children, only those letters which are written for some official purpose are known as formal letters. These letters do not include at all a letter written to your family members or friends. Let's once again look at the flow chart of types of letters. Since we are talking about formal letters, these formal letters can further be divided into three categories, that is, application writing, letters of complaint or letters of inquiry. And in this video, we are going to talk only about application writing. Now children, you all know that we write applications to the school principal for various reasons. Some of those being writing an application to the principal seeking leave on medical grounds. This is known as a sick leave. Then we write applications seeking leave for various other reasons also, like seeking leave for going out of station or for attending some personal function. Then there are other applications also being written to the principal. For example, an application written seeking the issue of some certificate or an application for fee exemption. And today we are going to focus only on leave applications and sick leaves. Let's now look at the format of an application. We always address the application to the school principal. We never write an application to any teacher, even if we deposit our applications to our class teacher. Please note that the spelling of principal is Principal and not PLE, right? After that, we write the name of the school and school's address. Then, we should leave one line and write the date in the given format. Again, we never write the date in numerical format. We write date and year in numbers and the month name. So the format is DD month YYYY, where DD stands for date in 2 digits and YYYY stands for the year in 4 digits. You can also write the date in month DD, YYYY format. Then again, after leaving one blank line, we write the salutation, that is, respected sir or ma'am. Then again, after leaving one blank line, we write subject, and that is going to be leave application in this case. After leaving one more blank line, we start the application. The body of the application should be written in 2 paragraphs. The first paragraph says, "This is to state or this is to bring to your kind notice that I, comes your complete name, full name." Then again a comma, a student of class, here you will write your class and section, of your school, was or am, depending upon whether you are submitting your application in advance or you are submitting it after taking the leave. was or am unable to attend school on if it is for one day, and if it is for more than one day, then from to. Here you will write the dates. This is followed by an as for stating the reason why you are taking this leave. This could be because you are unwell and the doctor has advised you to take a rest for some time, or you have to attend some function, or you have to go out of station for some reason, right? So children, here our first paragraph finishes. In the second paragraph, we are going to express our gratitude to principal for granting us leave. So we'll be writing, I shall be highly obliged or grateful if you kindly grant me leave for the above mentioned period. Please note that we do not write the dates again here because we have already specified the dates in the first paragraph. And with this, the body of the application is complete. Again, we are going to leave one blank line and give a complimentary close to our application. Here, we'll be writing yours obediently or faithfully, followed by your complete name in the next line and your class and section and roll number. Children, all these things are written in separate lines without leaving any line in between. So that's all you need to know for writing an application to the principal in the right format. But before closing, I am going to give you some useful tips for writing an effective application. Firstly, use a polite, formal but positive tone. That is, throughout the application, we should not write any informal or casual language, and our tone should stay positive at all points of time. Secondly, we should be careful with the spelling, grammar and punctuation. We should not forget to put any punctuation mark and should be very careful with the spelling and grammar while writing an application. Thirdly, we should use the formal and conventional vocabulary. For example, I would be highly grateful, or this is to inform you, or I would request you to kindly. So such words or conventional vocabulary should be used in the application. Fourthly, we should write complete sentences in the application. Since an application is a very formal document, we should not use any slang and of course no offensive language. Nextly, when we write an application, we should not hide any facts, nor should we give any false information. Our application should contain completely accurate and correct information only. And lastly, when we write an application as part of our syllabus content, we should stick to the word limit which is given in the question. So students, that's all you need to know for writing a good application. I hope you liked this video. If yes, continue practicing, and thank you very much for watching the video.